Hi team and welcome. So today we are going to be talking all about BOGOs, so how to stay a little bit more organized for the second part of your BOGOs, how to key the orders, and how to make sure that you're receiving the free product. So BOGOs are a huge time of the year. We normally have BOGOs normally at least once a year minimum, but they are a very, very hectic time. It's a very busy time. BOGOs can sell out within 9 a.m. in the morning. So you want to be as organized to keep us going the whole time. And the more organized you are, the easier it becomes, especially when you've gotten a couple BOGOs through. When you start to have a large team underneath you, you really need to keep organized. It just makes it a smoother process. So we are going to start off from the second part of BOGOs. So we've already gotten the initial announcement that we're having BOGOs. You guys have already done your text blitz basically on getting your announcements out that we're having BOGOs, or however you normally respond to your customers and engage them. You've already done that. You've already gotten your replies back on who wants a daily morning text or who is going to just follow in on an educational group, okay? So we're going from there. So you should already have a list of everybody who wants the morning reminders and notifications of what each BOGO is. Again, I normally send mine off. I want them out by 8 o'clock in the morning because most people are already up and going by then. There are always your customers that are up early that are sending you, yes, I want it on BOGO, and I know sometimes I'm not even out of my bed yet, okay? So BOGO week, make sure we're getting up extra early. I get my alarm set extra early that you can get this stuff done. It needs to be done first thing. So I know for us getting Ariane off to school, I'm setting my alarm because I need to get up, check that BOGO, get all of my scripts written out, images done, and everybody messaged, okay? And then I'm going to show you actually how to do this as well. So what we're going to talk about is setting that order. So especially with BOGOs, this is a great time to increase your overall volume for the month, right? But if you place your orders strategically, you can be hitting ranks as well. But on that same note, what I want you guys to remember is that as your team grows larger, we're not taking orders from other legs, okay? So to basically make it simple, say we have leg 1, leg 2, and leg 3, right? We're not going to take orders just because, say, leg 3 is a very, very strong leg. We're not going to take orders from there, or even if they're just a new upcoming leg, right? We're not going to take those orders and place them wherever we need to, okay? If those customers' orders have always been underneath that one person's leg and they are an active builder, then those BOGO orders should be going underneath there. We're not stealing orders from all different places, okay? And the only time that this kind of changes is if you have customers' orders under a leg that there's no active builder there and they want to do a group order, then we can kind of use those orders strategically so that you're putting volume where it needs to be, but we're not stealing from leg to leg, from builder to builder. Okay, so I want to make that very, very clear. The other thing is that you can use your customers and sharers accounts as well as other builders. If you're going to go on and log on to their account, you just need written permission that you're going to do so. Especially if you're going to do it from a customer sharer, then it's probably best to have it by email so you have that record that you have that permission. For you guys, as a lot of you guys have seen, I'll just send you text. May I use your account? Because at least I have something there. Technically, it should be a little bit more, but with you guys, that's what I'll do. But if we're going to do it from a customer or something, we really should be getting those email confirmations. And what is new this time round is, for those of us who have done it a couple of times, we used to be able to log on an account, order the BOGO on that account, but use a different credit card. So I could log on to my customer's account, but use my credit card. That is no more allowed, okay? So your customers also have to know the change as well, if that's what they're used to, that going forward, if you're logging onto an account, that BOGO order has to be placed with the credit card that is linked to that account, okay? You do need to keep your balances in check as well, okay? And this is what I'm saying, that BOGO gets very, very hectic, especially when you start taking group orders in, because you got to figure out where all these group orders are coming from. And when we have big BOGOs, when you're placing 15 orders, you have a lot of money coming in and it's going all over the place, okay? So I want you guys to be as organized as you can. What I do, because you guys know I'm a paper person, I do 5 sheets if we're doing Monday to Friday, right? So each day has its own sheet. So we're going to do Monday. I write down what the BOGO is. I write down the full amount for 5 because 5 is our max for ordering. And then I divide it by 5, and then that's what we're charging each customer. So everything's split. Once they say, yes, they want in the BOGO, confirm how many they want, because some people do want more than one, right? Because they're getting such a great deal. So write in the name, write in how many they want. And if you're putting it in a group order, what group is this order going underneath, okay? Is it going under Bob's order? Is it going under Sherry's order? Is it going, where is it going, okay? Because once you place these orders, we need to be sending off e-transfers to keep everybody's credit card limit down. Because if we have another big BOGO day the next day, we gotta start using these cards again. We wanna keep everything down, and you don't wanna be chasing for money after, okay? And then once I put it in, I've sent you guys off a full BOGO script all the way through, from you inviting to getting orders placed and what I sent to them. So once you receive the e-transfer, I keep an email file for those, because you are allowed to order your own BOGOs, okay? So you're allowed to participate with BOGOs, but you're not allowed to buy yourself into rank. So you have to keep track of what's coming in for your customers to prove that they're not all yours. So if you're placing through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you're putting 5 through on every single account, you do need to keep all the receipts that you can to show that if they do audit your account, that you haven't bought into that position you're going for, okay? So I literally just keep a file. This one is BOGOs for July 2018, okay? So that's simple. And then as e-transfers come in and I accept them and transfer them through, I put them into that file folder so that they're there regardless, and I just keep them going, okay? So they're just keeping it strategic, and then make sure you're writing it down on your paper that that customer's paid, so that once they come in, you can get BOGOs off to them straight away. I think that's about it, so I'm gonna actually just share my screen with you, and I'm gonna walk you through these accounts as well. The biggest thing I wanna tell you guys is, if there is already an LRP set up on the account you're going in on, whether it's yours, whether it's another builder's, whether it's your customers, leave that order alone, okay? We're gonna set up a new one as soon as I can get this moved over. Here we go. So this is my account on here, and what we're going to do is, here's my LRP order, right? You guys, everybody on this team should be having LRPs. Please, please, please remember that they always need to stay above 100, okay? If you do not keep your order above 100, you will not receive commissions, okay? So we're gonna go into this a little bit after. So this is, pick whichever warehouse you want your BOGO from. You're gonna place an LRP. We're gonna make an LRP template basically for the week of BOGOs. So right now our BOGO is from July the 16th to July the 20th. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set a template for the 28th so that I can leave one template up and change it every single day for BOGOs Once BOGOs are done, I can go on and delete it. Okay, so I'm picking the 28th. Next, add products to your cart. Today's BOGO is buy an On Guard, 15 ml, and then you get the foaming hand wash and dispensers for free. So easiest thing, go up to your search screen, On Guard, and find the product you're looking for. Okay, for this one, I'm just going to top it off at 5. Add to cart. And I always review cart. This is where I like to see it the most. Okay, because we just set up a new LRP template, we're going to hit edit and change the address. So for me, I want all the BOGOs coming to my house as much as possible because it's a lot easier that once they come in, if I have a customer who's only ordered one BOGO, I can just say it's here. Okay. Some of the times it's going to go to your customers or to a different builder. So please, please, please be as organized as possible. As soon as BOGOs come in, have them picked up within the next day or two because a lot of your customers are going to start calling looking for their product, right? So if it's not your account, you can go up here and hit add new address and just confirm this with the person that you're working with on their account that you're adding your address. Okay, for this one, I'm just going to use mine. Okay, so everything's on here as usual. We have our 5 On Guard that we placed. Okay, you're obviously not going to save this because we're going to be shipping it out today. And remember that each BOGO has to be placed the same day of in order to receive the free product. So we're going to press continue. And this is where you're going to confirm everything. So confirm your shipping, your billing, your payment type again should be the one that's active with the account. Your On Guard 15 ml is the product you are paying for. And here is your free promotional product. You guys want to make sure that this part is here, that you're keying the orders correctly. If you put in an On Guard Touch instead and you process the order, you're not getting your BOGOs that your customers have paid for. Now we have a customer service issue, okay? So just please be mindful. Don't rush through this, especially if you've only done it a couple times. Trust me, when I still place these, I still stare at them and I literally go one item at a time just to be sure that we're keying everything correctly, okay? And then again, we want to process the order now in order to receive this. If I press process order scheduled on the 28th, because the 28th is the day placed, we will not get this free product, okay? So for the sake of this one, I'm not actually processing this order, but this is where you would be pressing process order now. Remember that doTERRA's head office is 2 hours behind us. So BOGO switch over as of midnight. So you technically have until 2 a.m. to place your orders. Okay? And then once you place your order, this screen will change and it will say thank you right here. Then you know that order's been processed. If it says anything else, you need to confirm that order's been placed. So 1, if it's at doTERRA customer service hours, you can call customer service line and ask them to just receive confirmation that that order was placed and it's okay. You can use your chat online and contact them that way for the same thing, or keep an eye on your credit card to make sure that the process has, the payment's gone through, okay? But if it does not say thank you here, you need to confirm that order has gone through correctly, okay? But that's basically it. That's how simple they are. Once this one is done, then you can log on the next day. With it being processed, I don't believe it saves, but you can just go on and click a new one. Again, just pick a different date. Make sure it's spaced out away from the dates of BOGOs. Don't place it too close because I know once we're done BOGOs, things get busy because we're trying to do follow-ups. Please remember that every single person who orders on BOGOs, you should be offering a wellness consult to, a follow-up to make sure that they know how to use your products. If you're enrolling people on BOGOs, make sure they are scheduled in for a wellness consult, okay? If you have questions on how to do them, go to me, you go to your upline and find out how to, because we want them, if this is when they came in and they have never had an initial consult, they need to have that. They need to know how to use these oils. They need to know how to use their account and to go over everything. So BOGO is a great time to bring in those clients that were always thinking about it but never follow through, or the customers who use their products a lot, the customers who aren't on LRP. Make sure you're following up with them, checking in on them, how they're doing, if things have changed, if you can support them in any other way, okay? So this is really a great time. So make sure that you're checking in, getting those appointments booked, but remember that your LRP might be set. So make sure to go on and delete the second one as well. What I was speaking about with every person on this team should have an LRP. You guys have already signed full contracts to be part of this team, to have your LRPs set at a minimum of 100 points. And what I want you guys to realize is that it's the computer system that does our pay, okay? So if you have your LRP sitting at 64 points, 98 points, the computer just skims over your name. It's not going to say, oh, Laura only has 98 points, but she's a builder, she's going to add on. It doesn't know that. So they'll just skip over you. And that's why I'm saying when you guys go on for BOGOs, don't change the original LRP that's there. Just open up a new one, but make sure you guys all have your LRP set at 100 points all times, no matter what. So if you have Father's Day special, Christmas specials, Mother's Day giveaways, the Kopi Ibaya is a one-time order, right? So as soon as that order ships, those products come off and now your LRP drops. Okay, so what I normally do, throw on a frankincense as soon as that order ships, because then I know I'm going to be well over my 100, and I know I'm going to get paid out. So you guys always remember that, because I don't want you guys to miss out on you guys getting paid, right? Because this is part of why we're doing the business. There's still always that pay aspect to it. And this is why we don't go in and change the LRPs for BOGOs. Just create a new template for it. It makes it a lot easier. This way everything else is saved as is. If you guys have any other questions with BOGOs, please let me know, or let your upline know, so that we can go over them with you as well. So you guys have a great day, and we'll talk soon. Bye for now.